Fort Ashby, a small town in the hills of West Virginia, is poor and entirely unremarkable, but for one thing. One of the most notorious women in America lives here, Lynndie England.
America sees me as this, like, villain, this monster, because I was in a photograph for, like, a split second at a time.
Her hair is graying at just 26 years old. No wonder. She's already managed to help define a war and shame a superpower. She hates going out in public at all now, but agreed to meet us in this local bar.
Do you get recognized a lot when you go out in public?
Yep. Yeah, people look at me. I mean, I'm used to it by now. After, what, 5 years or something? People notice me, they look, they whisper.
Have you had any threats?
Not recently. Yeah, I mean, when all this started, yeah. They sent it home here to my family. And it was like they told my mom that she ought to just shoot herself for raising someone like me.
Abu Ghraib is a place saturated with death and torture. Under Saddam Hussein, the gallows here worked by day and night. It was into this graveyard of thousands of souls that Lynndie England came in 2003, a fresh-faced 20-year-old. She says American soldiers were already abusing the detainees when she got there.
We were just like, what the hell's going on? You know, we'd never seen this type of stuff before. We did question it, and what we got in return was, yeah, this needs to be done. Yeah, you just do whatever they say.
Lynndie was not meant to be in the so-called detainee hard site. Her job was administrative, but she'd go there during the night shifts to see her boyfriend, Corporal Charles Grainer.
On some level, whatever you say, you are participating in this event because you're standing there in a photograph where this is happening.
Right.
Why did you do that?
Because, like I said, Grainer pulled the, if you love me, you'll do this, and I guess on some level I didn't want to disappoint him just because then he'll leave me and I'll feel alone in this war zone.
Grainer, who has a history of abuse, appeared to terrify the detainees. He's often seen as a ringleader of the cruelty and assault.
Do you accept any responsibility for this yourself?
Yeah, because I was dumb enough to be there.
This photo of you holding Gus, I think was your nickname for him, on this leash. What is your view, your personal view, about stripping people naked and degrading them? Do you think that that's an acceptable thing to do to, as you put it, soften up detainees? Do you think that's okay?
Compared to what they would do to us, that's like nothing compared. Because if you think about it, I mean, they, at the same time, they were cutting our guys' heads off and burning their bodies and dragging them through the streets of Baghdad and hanging them off bridges. And this, you know, this happens at colleges and dorm rooms and or whatever here in the U.S. all the time. Or even, maybe not this picture, but similar humiliation tactics and physical exertion. You know, everybody goes through that type of stuff in boot camp in the military.
These were, you know, people who were caught in bar brawls. They were regular prisoners, most of them. So I ask you again, do you think it's okay to strip people naked and to degrade them?
For softening up tactics, if it helps get whatever information they might have, sure.
The court didn't see it that way. Lynndie was sentenced to 3 years in jail. She got out after serving half of that. Grainer is still serving a 10-year sentence. In spite of fresh assertions that the former Secretary of Defense, Donald Rumsfeld, was responsible for abuses across American military bases, no one more senior has yet been charged. A lot of people want to know is what you're really like.
Well, I'm a pretty nice, generous person if you talk to anybody. I mean, if you needed the shirt off my back, I'd give it to you.
Now she's on antidepressants, and she says no one will employ her. What she lives for is Carter, her 5-year-old son. The boy's father is Grainer. Lindie had to leave her child with her mother while she was in jail. His childhood innocence won't last long, because soon he'll start asking questions.
I have all the newspapers and stuff. My mom said we could do a scrapbook, but really don't know.
Do you have any shame for your role in this? Or not?
Oh yeah, because I'm like the black mark, the black sheep of the army.
You're ashamed of the fact that you made the military look bad, but you're not ashamed of what was actually going on there? Is that what you're saying?
It's what we were supposed to be doing. We did what we were told to do. I don't feel bad about that.